Hi coaches, this whiteboard segment is a follow-up to the video which we talked a little bit about how to run a practice. When you come to practice and when you lay out your practice and when you show your assistants what you're going to do for your workout, it should always involve things relative to movement. So there shouldn't be any standing around, there shouldn't be two lines where you have just one person basically dribbling the ball where the other 9 or 8 people are watching the action. So try to do everything so that everybody's moving, everybody's involved, it's fast-paced. You can have two lines. I'm not saying that that's a problem. Like we did that with a passing shooting drill that we did at Cox. But what we did was we kept it moving so that everybody was involved. So we had a shooter, a passer, another passer. That was just continuous. Everybody ran to the end of the lines. Get your people to run to the end of the lines outside the drill. Those are all good things to do. It really keeps things moving. Second thing is energy. When you come in the gym and you show energy and you're energetic and you have a good voice and you're ready to go and you're ready to tell people what you need done, they're going to do it. They're excited to be there too. They're going to feed off the energy that you have. We always feel like it's good even when you have a bad day. When you go in the gym, your head just really clears up. You have kids around you that are energetic. Energy is really the key word. Feed off your players' energy, they'll feed off you, and you'll have a great workout. It'll go real fast, it'll be over really, really quickly. Depending on if you have 45 or 60 minutes, it'll go really fast. Use your assistant coaches. Use your assistant coaches to go around and be energetic too, and to maybe do some individual work with a player who has trouble with ball handling, having them keep their head up a little bit. But really make sure your assistants go around to each player so that not just one player is getting all the attention. You want to make it so that, okay, you're working with a kid here for about 20 seconds and you move on to somebody else. You move on to somebody else so that you're actually, touching each kid in the gym, and you really have to be conscious of time when you do that, because it's easy to get with some of the better players who know what they're doing, and, some of those kids are not the ones who need the help. The ones who need the help are the ones that have never played before and don't know what to do and don't know how to react. If you really take them under your wing and show them how to do things, they will really look up to you and really benefit from that, and that's a good thing. Pattern your workout. Now what that means is try to keep all your offensive and defensive drills together, so that when you plan your practice, don't kind of jump around between drills that sound good. Because what you might end up with is you might have a ball handling drill first, then you move to a defensive drill, then you move to an offensive drill, then you move to another defensive drill and finish with a ball handling drill. They might be great drills, but your players are not going to grasp the continuity of maybe what ball handling should be. In other words, if you put 2 ball handling drills together, followed by 2 offensive drills, followed by 2 defensive drills, that's what we mean by pattern. Keep your ball handling drills together, not necessarily in this order, but keep your ball handling drills together, keep your offensive drills together, keep your defensive drills together. So it also maintains some continuity for you too, so your mind doesn't have to jump between, boy, what am I going to do now? Offense, okay, now I'm on defense, okay, now we're back to ball handling. It's too much shifting around for you. It really keeps you organized as well with your thoughts and what you're trying to get across to your players. I would also, if I were most coaches, and hopefully we got this across, I think, in the coaches meeting, we really want to avoid scrimmaging full court for upwards of a half hour or 25 minutes. That just doesn't do really anybody any good, except the players who are good who don't need it. Because again, you have 1 ball, you have 10 players who are playing, and maybe 6 players sitting out. If you have 2 teams of 8, that's 16 players. There's only 1 basketball. And if it's full court, nobody's getting any touches except for the players who are the better players, who don't really need that. Instead, if you have a half court area, which all of you will, play some 3-on-3, play some 4-on-4. The coaches can play. Be like an all-time outlet player. So if anybody gets in trouble, say, hey, you can always throw it to the coach and then throw it back to somebody on offense. The coach doesn't have to score, obviously. Let them figure it out. Let your players do the experimentation. But it doesn't hurt for you to be one of the outlets. You can be an outlet player. Hey, throw it to me anytime you're in trouble, and you'll throw it back. It just creates more spacing. It keeps things moving, and it's fun. It's really, really fun when your players see you, and they can work on their passing that way too. Say, hey, you can only throw me a bounce pass, or you can only throw me a chest pass. You can put restrictions on it too, which is fine as well. But the whole idea of getting a practice that has movement, it has energy. You can use your assistant coaches by going over the practice plan with your assistant before you actually start practice. Go over with your assistant and say, or assistants, hopefully, say, hey, here's what we're going to do today. We're going to move from ball handling to defense to offense. It doesn't have to be in this order, but something that just gets them moving where they can keep their focus on a consistent basis through the drills that you want them to do because you organize as well. That will really help your players develop patterns in their own mind about, hey, we can work on a longer stretch of ball handling here with 2 drills that are really fun, or 3 drills, as the case may be. Same thing with offense, same thing with defense. So again, be organized, use your assistants, have energy, and really have fun.